Hello everyone, Taku here, and I hope you're doing well. What? What was that? I have something in front of my face? Oh, you mean this thing here? This is the Sennheiser Profile USB Microphone, and this is exactly what we'll be talking about today in this video. So let's get to it. Just a disclaimer that Sennheiser did send me this streaming profile microphone to review, but they had nothing to do with the contents of this review or my blog at www.smacko.com, and all opinions are my own. So let's take a closer look at the Sennheiser Profile USB microphone. Now, Sennheiser promotes this as being a microphone for podcasters, streamers, and gamers. But let me tell you, as I'm not a podcaster, streamer, nor gamer, I feel like this microphone will be a good and welcome addition to my video making journey. The profile microphone comes in two flavors: the standard microphone set that comes with the mic itself, a short USB cable, and a tabletop microphone stand. The streaming kit comes with the microphone itself, a 3-meter long USB-C cable, this boom arm with integrated cable management, and the pouch for the microphone itself. So as you can see here, I have the streaming microphone and set, that is, and you'll notice that I'm actually wearing my headphones here, and that's solely for the fact that I can hear myself better while recording on the mic here itself, and has nothing to do with the actual performance of the mic. So, and we'll talk about this a little bit later as well. The benefits of having a USB-C microphone is immediately noticeable. You don't need any extra hardware connected to your microphone or recording device, and all you need to do is plug it into your laptop, in my case the MacBook Pro here, and I just opened the native recording device here, the QuickTime Player, and the audio component immediately recognizes the Sennheiser Profile microphone, and I was all set to record in a matter of seconds. So up until this point, I've been using the Sennheiser MKE 600 microphone for all my video microphone needs, and you can see or read the review of that by clicking on the link here, or I'll leave that link description below as well. And while it's not an entirely fair comparison between the MK600 and this Sennheiser Profile microphone, I'll do a little bit of a comparison a little later on in this video as well. But before I do, let's take a closer look at this Sennheiser Profile microphone. Everything is solidly made and it feels premium to the touch. And it feels like it will last a very long time as well. And I'm not just saying this because Sennheiser says it has a premium feel to it. It actually really does. This boom arm is sturdy and it's quite hard to maneuver. It's attached to your desk by means of a clamp at the base here. Now, it's hard to maneuver now, most likely because this is brand new and I haven't had the chance to actually work it in myself. But do note that because it's so hard, you do have to be careful that when you do maneuver the arm itself, you should at least support the base itself so that the base doesn't dig right into your desk that you're clamping it to. The microphone has a cardioid pickup pattern, which means that it will pick up the voices that are directly in front of the mic, rather than the sides of the mic or behind the mic. So as I move behind the mic itself here and to the side, you probably won't be able to hear me as much as if I were to go back right to the front of the mic itself. Sennheiser does recommend 5 to 15 centimeters in front of the mic, or 2 to 6 inches in front of the mic, so you get the optimal sound coming from it and not too much of the ambient noise. Right now, I'm actually about in the middle of there, about 10 centimeters in front of the mic. Now, let's look at the buttons. The knobs and buttons are directly on the microphone itself, so you don't have to fiddle with anything on the software side of things. The top knob is your volume or gain control, controlling the recording volume of your voice. The second knob below it is your device control mixing knob that will mix the sounds coming in from the microphone and the computer, if any. The final knob on the bottom is for your headphones that you can conveniently plug into the back of the microphone here, so you can monitor the levels coming into your recording device. Now, I mentioned in the beginning why I'm wearing my headphones is so that I can actually monitor what I am saying directly inside my microphone. Now, to have the monitoring headphones directly connected to the mic itself is super convenient because there is actually no lag whatsoever from what I'm talking to what I'm hearing in my head. If I were to plug in my headphones directly to my MacBook Pro here, there will be probably about a half second to a quarter second of a delay. So it actually messes with your head when you're hearing things a little bit delayed from when you're actually speaking to the microphone itself. So having the ability to connect my headphones directly to the mic itself, and not just that, the controls here on the front of the mic allows me to control the volume of my headset that I'm listening to, which is also super convenient because I don't have to do anything on the computer itself. When the mic is powered on and ready to go, there's a green light that actually comes up around the gain control knob. When your voice is so loud that it starts to clip, the green light will turn orange. This visual indicator is super convenient as it allows you to easily identify if you should lower the gain control, speak more quietly, or simply move a little further away from the mic itself. Directly above the gain control knob is the soft touch mute button. Now they made the mute button soft touch so that there is no sounds once you press the button. No clicking sounds when you press that mute button, which is great. Now once I press it, you won't be sit back, you'll be able to hear exactly what I'm saying again. Once you press the mute button, the lights surrounding the gain control and the mute button turn red. So it's another visual indicator indicating that you are on mute and you don't continue to talk without knowing so. The sound coming from this mic has a warm but rich bass tone to it that you might associate with podcasts. I love the suppression of noise from all around the mic itself. It's clear and it's just all around great sounding. Now, it's important to like what's coming out from your microphone because if you don't like what you're hearing, then chances are you won't be using it. So the more you like it, the more you'll use it. Now, as I mentioned before, it may not be a fair comparison, but let's compare the sound quality coming from the Sennheiser Profile USB mic to my Sennheiser MKE 600 microphone, which is the mic that I've been using for all my other videos up until this point in time. Now, before when I used to use the MKE 600 mic, it used to be attached directly onto my camera that you can see right here. And because of that, it was actually right in front of my refrigerator making a big humming noise. And I tried very hard to get rid of that noise through DaVinci Resolve, sometimes to no avail though. So now what I did for this particular video is I managed to get an extension for the microphone itself, and now you're hearing the sounds coming from the MKE 600 microphone here, which is now actually on my tabletop right here, you can tell. And that's essentially the sound coming from the MKE 600 about 3 feet away from myself right now. And now if I switch here, you can hear myself from the Profile USB microphone from Sennheiser. You can probably tell the noticeable difference here. But in both of them, I love the suppression of noise that you get from either microphone. The Sennheiser MKE 600 tends to be a little bit more open and vibrant sounding, and I really, really love that. I actually use that sometimes when I'm outside as well. But the USB Profile microphone from Sennheiser, it has a deep, richer tone to it, which is a completely different characteristic. Again, we're not comparing apples to apples here since these two mics are in different categories completely and also different price range as well. But just to let you know the difference between the two mics, I thought I'd do this little comparison for you. In summary, the Sennheiser Profile USB mic is a true plug-and-play microphone that is really simple to use, solidly built, and has all the functionality built right into the microphone itself. If you wanted to start a podcast, for example, all you really need is this USB-C microphone and a laptop. use your default recording device and you're off to the races. In my case, I'm connecting this microphone directly to my MacBook Pro, and I'm actually just recording directly on QuickTime Player. I'm importing that audio file right into my DaVinci Resolve, and I'm doing absolutely no post-processing to it. It's easy as that, and I'm truly thankful that Sennheiser has made something so simple yet so useful. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed my review of the Sennheiser Profile USB Microphone. Until the next video, take care.